The third force was a term used by leaders of the ANC during the late 1980s and early 1990s to refer to a clandestine force believed to be responsible for a surge in violence in KwaZulu-Natal and townships around and south of the Witwatersrand. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission found that, while little evidence exists of a centrally directed, coherent or formally constituted third force, a network of security and ex-security force operatives, frequently acting in conjunction with right-wing elements and/or sectors of the IFP, was involved in actions that could be construed as fomenting violence and which resulted in gross human rights violations, including random and target killings. Users after 1994. Today, the high rate of protest in South Africa is often attributed to a third force, often assumed to be linked to foreign intelligence agencies, opposition political parties and white intellectuals. However, SBU's Kodir of the Shakdwillers movement Abalali Base Myondolo has famously deconstructed the term by claiming the third force is the anger of the poor. Abalali Base Myondolo has also argued that it is clear that the third force is just another name for the organized poor. The ANC also often refers to protesters and other critics as counter-revolutionaries. COSATU President Dumo Dlamini has claimed that popular organizations active in local politics are linked to the CIA. The Mail and AMP Guardian has reported that, according to grassroots activists, the accusations of criminality and third forces are familiar, used to delegitimize and dismiss dissent and grievances, and perpetuate the notion of a society homogeneously content with an ANC-led government. The newspaper also quoted activist Ian Dakota as saying that these allegations take the agency away from us. It's the same argument used for the mine workers fighting for a living wage. They're being used by some third force. Poor people apparently can't organize. It was the same with Steve Biko and the Black Consciousness movement. The CIA were behind them. The xenophobic pogroms in May 2008 were also ascribed to the third force. In 2015, Malusi Gigaba also ascribed xenophobic violence to a third force. Protested mining on communal lands, independent trade union action, student protest and the formation of new political parties has also been seen in conspiratorial terms by the ANC. Gwede Mantashe, Secretary-General of the ANC, has ascribed strikes on the mines to the agency of white foreigners. Charles Van Onselen argues that the ANC uses the idea of the third force as a conspiracy theory to deflect attention from its own failings.